What's up, Ram fans? I'm Jessica Mendoza here with CTV Sports, and I'm joined by Herz, Mack, Beaulieu, and Bryan, and we are here at the first ever Border War in Canvas Stadium.
Yeah, it's the 109th Border War this year. It's a pretty stellar game. We're all excited for it. Both teams evenly matched. Haven't had the seasons they both looked for, but I think a lot of people are excited to see what's going to happen, especially in a big rivalry game.
I think a lot of the game will hinge on whether Sean Chambers or Tyler Vanderwall starts. Vanderwall starts, I kind of expect a big win for the Rams. If Chambers starts, I think it's going to be a lot closer.
Yeah, so I'm expecting a big win for the Rams as well. Obviously, the last 2 years we didn't have as good of results, but last year there was a big blizzard that started about a little bit after halftime in the game, and I think that had a lot to do with it. Also, of course, having an NFL quarterback on your team, that definitely had a lot to do with it as well, but definitely the weather.
Absolutely, yeah, you mentioned the weather. I mean, last year the weather kind of inhibited the quarterbacks from being able to get going. This year, neither team has had a clean quarterback situation despite superb weather. Colin Hill will get the start for the Rams after going 12 for 14 through the air, coming in late against Boise State. Threw for 135 yards, led the Rams to 2 scoring drives, but I'm curious which Colin Hill will see tonight. Before that in the season, he had completed 38% of his passes. He finally got a chance to work into a rhythm and not just have a series or two last game, so that really benefited him. I think that'll be good for him getting the start today, but still, you never know which Hill you're going to see, and if he doesn't come out looking good, Bubba will pull the trigger quick on KJ Carter-Samuels.
Definitely. He's been physically healthy all year, but we're not sure how mentally healthy he is ready for the game. I think we saw it last year. I'm excited for what he's going to do. But if he's going to be successful tonight, he needs his offensive line to stand up in front of this Wyoming D-line and deliver. They've got some dudes on that Wyoming D-line. Carl Granderson is going to be a guy who plays football on Sundays. He's amazing. Now, they did lose one of their better D tackles, a guy who was an All-Mountain West preseason guy in Yoani Gaffane. He was arrested last night in Fort Collins on a couple of misdemeanor charges. He won't be playing, but this is still a really dangerous Wyoming front four. And they've got some guys on the back end too. Safety Andrew Wingard's another guy that you could be seeing play football on Sundays. Colin Hill's going to need protection. He's going to need time to stand and deliver the ball to his weapons. If he can stand up, stay in it, if they can establish a consistent running game behind this O-line, then it's going to be a successful night for CSU. But if this O-line can't be successful, CSU won't be successful.
Yeah, I definitely agree that Wyoming has a really strong defensive line, and I will be very surprised if KJ Carter-Samuels does not make an appearance in tonight's game. Colin Hill's going to really have to go out there and kill it for KJ Carter-Samuels to not have any playing time tonight, and that's what I think.
I honestly don't think that who starts at quarterback is going to make a huge difference. I kind of think that that Colin Hill is going to be productive out there. The offensive line is going to play a huge role. Like Bryan said, they got a few NFL guys on their team, and we haven't protected very well early in the season. So if we can't stop the rush, it's going to be a hard night, whoever's in there.
Yeah. Yes. And like you said, I mean, we can make as many predictions as we want. Neither team has had the season they've wanted, but it's a rivalry game. Everything's out the window. You're going to see just as much passion as if both these teams are 8-0. That's what's exciting about the Border War, so we're in for a good game tonight.
Definitely. Yeah. What do you guys think is going to happen in this game?
I'm going to go ahead and make a score prediction here. I think that the Rams are going to win 24-21 tonight. I think it's going to be a relatively low-scoring game.
I'm going to say 31-23, but I think it's going to make a big difference whether or not Chambers is in there. If he's not in there, I think the Rams should hold them to 17 points or less.
Yeah, it's the Border War. It's a rivalry, potential for a weird game. I'm going to go 17-11.
Ooh, close to me, Eddie. I got 16-12. The Rams haven't played great defense all year, but they've played defense well in key times when they play a run-only team and when they're in the red zone. Both of those scenarios look like they're going to come up tonight. I don't think they're going to allow a touchdown to this Wyoming team. Whole bunch of field goals, but the Rams have the wide receiver weapons to have a big play, score a touchdown. I think that's going to be the difference in the game. It's a big play from the Rams wideouts.
Absolutely. Well, signing off for CTV Sports, I'm Jessica Mendoza. Signing off for everyone else. Have a great night.